So Afonso, you spent the past summer with FC Tucson. Would you mind touching on your time in the PDL a little bit?
I think for me, playing for FC Tucson the past 2 summers was great. You know, a lot of people get to go home, but I think it's really important to stay here. You know, Tucson has great facilities. The PDL is very competitive, and I feel like all the athletes that stay here in the summer are the ones that, you know, want to get better going to the college season. And Tucson has helped me so much to improve my game, and you know, I think that has ultimately helped me to be here today, you know, being part of FC Tucson.
And so you've been a standout player for Albany up in the America East. Would you mind touching on your career there a little bit with the Great Danes?
It was great. I mean, before coming to US, I had no idea of, you know, what was waiting for me, but I had one thing in mind. It was to be here 4 years, you know, after my decision, and I'm here, and it worked out, and my career at Albany was amazing. I'm thankful for all the people in there, and met great teammates, and yeah, that was amazing for me.
So it can be tough to get noticed sometimes outside of like the ACC big schools, Big Ten big schools. Would you mind talking about what it's like to play at a, you know, like a more mid-major conference level and still stand out the way you've done?
Exactly. I mean, throughout my 4 years here, I started to learn a bit of that. You know, when I came here, like I said, I wasn't aware of that, but you know, I feel like that should start to change soon. And you know, our conference has proven that. You know, last year we were the third best conference in the country, you know, in winning percentage. So it's just all those things are, I feel like, are starting to change, and I've met some great players in our conference. You know, we got Brian Wright that went to the league last year, signed a contract. We got my teammates at Albany. We got Daniel Crutzen next year too. I'm thinking he's going to be here, and along with any other player, they're able to be here. But I think that's starting to change more and more because we have a really, really competitive conference and players that are capable to play anywhere. It's just a matter of, you know, people start realizing that more and more.
And finally, would you mind touching a bit on the role that the PDL plays in helping develop collegiate players?
I think, you know, the PDL is great because, you know, the break from, you know, players finish the season in November and they only start again in, you know, August. So that's, you know, 8-9 months in there. So if you don't play for so long, you know, I think it's, you know, it could put you down sometimes, but I feel like the PDL helps you to get some playing time, you know, training with great players. There's a lot of good teams in PDL that I've played against, and especially FC Tucson too. So that, you know, helps players to go to the season, you know, with game time, and, you know, getting on the ball is the best thing you can do as a player. You know, training by yourself, it's not the same thing. So I think the PDL is amazing because of that. You know, it helps you to get game time and prepare for the season.